Hello class 7 students, welcome everyone. So today in this video we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 15, light. Okay, so let's begin. So first of all, what do you understand by the meaning of light? What is light? Light is a form of energy. It is what? It is a form of energy. Okay, light is a form of energy, and light is needed to see the things around us. Okay, light is needed to see the things around us. Whatever the things are present around us, we are able to see with the help of light only. Okay, light enables us to see the objects from which it comes or from which it is reflected. Okay, from which it is reflected. You mark this word is of great importance. That light enables us to see the things or see the objects from which it comes or from which it is reflected, and we can detect light with our eyes only. Okay, so what is given in your book, the introductory part, let's discuss. You might have seen a beam of sunlight when it enters a room through a narrow opening or a hole, right? So even if you have not seen the beam of light through the holes, your home must have a ventilator, right? And if you have seen the beam of light coming from the ventilator, right? Beam of light. What is beam of light? Beam of light, what is it? Beam of light means column of light. Column of light, or we can say projection of light. Okay, as you can see over here, this is the beam of light, right? Over here, this is also a beam of light, projection of light. Light is getting projected, okay, in a column. So you may have also seen beams of light from the headlamps of scooters, cars, engines of trains, right? You may also have seen the flashlight of your phone. Okay, from there also a beam of light is getting projected. Yes or no? From the torch also you may have seen a beam of light, right? Some of you may have seen a beam of searchlight from a lighthouse or from an airport tower. This one. Okay, this is the lighthouse. So what do these experiences suggest? It suggests that light travels along a straight line or a straight path. Okay, light travels in straight lines. Okay, so if we take the example, if we shine a torch on a dark night, if we shine a torch during the night time, or say on a dark night, we will see that the beam of light produced by torch travels straight into darkness. It travels in a straight line. So this observation shows that light travels in straight lines. Similarly, beams of light from the headlights of cars, as already mentioned, scooters, buses, trucks, aeroplanes, engines of trains, also go straight in the darkness of night. It shows that light travels in a straight line path. Okay, light travels in a straight line path. Okay. Now take the example of this. Light travels along a straight line. Bujo recalls an activity he performed in class 6. In that activity, he looked at a lighted candle first through a straight pipe and then through a bent pipe, as you can see over here. This picture is given over here. Okay, figure 15.2 A and B. Looking at a candle through a straight and a bent pipe. Okay. If we look at a lighted candle through a straight pipe with one eye and keeping the other eye closed, we can see the light of candle flame, right? But on the other hand, here in the case of a bent pipe, okay, if we look at the lighted candle through a bent pipe in the same way, we we will not be able to see the light of the candle flame. And this means that light of candle flame can travel through the straight hole of a straight path or straight pipe. Okay, light travels through the straight hole of a straight pipe, but not through the bent hole. Okay, light travels through the straight hole of a straight pipe, but not through the bent hole of a bent pipe. So this observation, that we can see the light of candle flame through a straight path or straight pipe but not through a bent pipe, shows that light travels in a straight line path. Okay, understood. So why was Bujo not able to see the candle flame through a bent pipe? Because light travels in a straight line path. Okay, light travels in a straight line path and not through a curved line path. That is why Bujo was not able to see the flame through a bent pipe. And this activity shows that light travels along a straight path. Okay, straight line path. But how can we change the path of light? Do you know what happens when light falls on a polished or a shiny surface? See, the path of light changes. The path of light changes when it falls on a mirror. When it falls on a mirror. mirror. The path of light changes when it falls on a mirror. Mirror, or say any other polished and shining surface. Polished or shining surface. Okay, so thus a mirror changes the direction of light that falls on it. Right? Mirror changes the direction of light. Mirror changes what? Direction of light. Mirror changes the direction of light that falls on it. And this change in direction of light by a mirror is called what? Is called reflection of light. It is called reflection of light. Okay, which we'll discuss now only, which is our next topic. Okay. So when light falls on the surface of an object, the object sends the light back. The object sends the light back. Okay, when light falls on the surface of an object, the object sends the light back. Just like this. Suppose, say this one is a mirror. Suppose this is how we represent mirror. I'll show you with another diagram, another figure. If this light rays are falling on it, if these light rays are falling on it, then what will happen? The mirror will send the light back. Okay, wait, I will show you with another picture. So what did I mention? When light falls on the surface of an object, as you can see over here, this is the light which is falling on a plane mirror. So the light rays or light which are falling on the plane mirror or any other object, the light which are falling on the object, it will get sent back. It will get what? Sent back, as you can see from here. Okay. So when light falls on the surface of an object, the object sends the light back. So the process of sending back the light rays which fall on the surface of an object is called reflection of light. Okay, the process of sending back the light rays which fall on the surface of an object is called reflection of light. Okay, now you see there are two things mentioned over here in this figure only, that incident ray. It is about incident ray, as you can see, these incident ray and reflected rays. Okay, what is incident ray? First of all, you see, it is a ray of light. Incident rays are what? These are the rays of light which fall on an object, say a mirror. What is the object over here? It is mirror. Okay. Incident ray are the rays of light which falls on an object. Okay. And what about reflected rays? Reflected rays are the rays of light which is sent back by an object. Okay, the rays of light which are falling on an object is called incident ray, and the rays of light which is sent back by the object is called reflected rays. Okay. So one way to change the direction of light is to let it fall on a shiny surface. For example, a shining stainless steel plate or a shining steel spoon can change the direction of light. So in the above picture, or we can say in this picture, incident rays which are falling on the plane mirror, these are reflected back. That means the direction of the light rays, the direction of the incident rays are changed. Yes or no? The direction of the incident rays are changed. As you can see, direction has been changed over here. After striking back after falling on the plane mirror, the direction of the incident rays or light rays changed. Okay. So how it changed? It changed only because of the shining surface, that is due to the presence of plane mirror. Okay. The light rays which are falling on the shining surface, on the plane mirror or on the polished surface will get changed. The direction of the light rays will get changed. Okay. The surface of water can also act like a mirror and change the path of light. The surface of water, as you can see from this picture, this lion is watching himself with the help of this water. Okay. So the water is acting like a mirror over here. Okay. And this water can change the direction of light rays after striking on it. So have you ever seen the reflection of trees or buildings in water? Yes. As you can see over here, there is a picture. The reflection of objects in water. Yes. Any polished or any shining surface can act as a mirror. Okay. And what happens when light falls on a mirror? What happens when light falls on a mirror? When light falls on the mirror will send the light back. Okay. Understood? You have learnt in class 6 that a mirror changes the direction of light. The mirror also changes the direction of light. If the light rays are sent back after striking, then what will happen? The direction of light will also changes. Okay. So this change of direction by a mirror is called reflection of light. This method is only called as what? Reflection of light. So can you recall the activity in which you got the light of a torch reflected from a mirror? Yes, let us perform a similar activity. What is asked here? Activity 15.1. Take a torch, cover its glass with a chart paper which has 3 narrow slits as shown in figure 15.5. Maybe in the next page. Yes, this one. Okay. You have to take a torch. You have to cover the glass of the torch with a chart paper, and it must have 3 narrow slits, 3 narrow holes on the chart paper. So spread a sheet of chart paper on a smooth wooden board. Fix a plane mirror strip vertically on the chart paper. Now direct the beam of light on the mirror from the torch with slits. Just like this picture. Okay. Place the torch in such a way that its light is seen along the chart paper on the board. So now adjust its position so that the light from the torch strikes the plane mirror at an angle. So does the mirror change the direction of light that falls on it? Yes, as you can see from this picture, the mirror is changing the direction of light which are falling on it. Now move the torch slightly to either side. Do you find any change in the direction of reflected light? Yes, with the change in direction of the incident light, the direction of the reflected light will also be changed. Okay. Now look over here. Paheli wants to know what makes things visible to us. Bujo thinks that objects are visible only when light reflected from them reaches our eyes. Do you agree with him? See, most of the objects around us have unpolished and dull surfaces, due to which they reflect only a small amount of light falling on them. Right? Reflection happens maximum when the object is polished, when the object is shining, just like a mirror. Okay, so and reflection happens very less when the object is unpolished, or say when the object is dull, when the object has dull surfaces. So due to which they reflect only a small amount of light, okay, which are falling on them. So take the example of a table. Okay, a table or a chair. A table or a chair have what? Polished surface or dull surface? They have they have unpolished, right? They have unpolished and dull surface. A table or chair has unpolished and dull surface. So they reflect only a small amount of light which is falling on it. And we can also see most of the objects which are around us by the light reflected from their surfaces. That means we can see the objects around us because they reflect light received from a luminous object. Okay, luminous object means say example, sun, electric bulb, tube light, torch. These are luminous object. Why? Because these emits light. Luminous object means what? Luminous object means the objects which emits light. Luminous, which emits light, which gives light. So we can see the objects around us, like say table, chairs, because they reflect. These objects reflect light when the light is received by them from a luminous object. Okay. For example, we can see a table lying in a room because it reflects light falling on it in all the directions. And when this reflected light coming from the table enters our eyes, we are able to see the table. Okay. Understood. So to us, it appears as if the light is coming from the table itself only. So thus, the objects are visible to us because the light reflected by them reaches our eyes. And that is why we are able to see it. Okay. Look into the mirror along the direction of the reflected light. Do you see the slits in the mirror? This is the image of the slits. Okay. Image of the slits. Right. So till here we'll stop. Okay. We'll continue the chapter in the next day. Other topics are there. That is image. The concept of image we have to give. Concept of object we have to give. Okay, so we'll have to discuss this in the later videos. So we have completed till here. Okay, till here in today's video. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day, and we'll continue the chapter in the next day. Okay.